Hello cousins, it's Kemi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a full face of Makeup Revolution. I haven't used Makeup Revolution products in a while, and it's like a shame because they were one of the drugstore brands that I loved so much because they actually catered to darker skin tone. I was in Superdrug the other day and I was like, oh, they've got a bunch of new products that I need to try out. That's pretty much what birthed this video. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's see what Makeup Revolution has for us. If you don't know, I feel like Revolution was the OG brand for dupes. They will literally be duping out all high-end products. High-end products could not breathe without Revolution doing a duplicate of their product. Elf now has taken over the crown, but like Revolution back in the day, they were not letting high-end brands breathe. But the good thing with Revolution is that they actually came out with their own products as well and actually kind of low-key made it better because they were catering to like more shade ranges. I feel like that's why a lot of people like fell in love with them, especially me as a dark skinned babe. I love them because I actually could find shades from them. I actually got a bunch of new products, but I didn't pick up any foundation, so we are going to be using the Silk Skin Luminous foundation that came out last year, I believe. I am so excited for this video because I have not used Revolution products in such a long time. So I picked up their eyeshadow palettes. This one is the True Icon palette and this one is the Muse Icon palette. Really cute. Definitely feel like it's a dupe for the Patrick Tar eyeshadow palette, but I'm not actually too sure about that, but it looks very similar. And this eyeshadow palette actually comes in multiple colorway as well. I just picked up the cool tone one and the warm one. I do have good hopes for the products that I'm going to try out in today's video because Revolution is one of those brands that as a black girl I actually relied on. They've done some really good products back then, so surely anything they come out with now should be top tier as well. Okay, eyelid is prepped. So with this eyeshadow palette you do get 12 shades in here, 2 of it being cream shades and 5 of it being shimmer shades and 5 of it being matte shades. In pretty much every single palette, the same thing with this one as well. 2 creams here, 5 shimmer shades and 5 matte shades. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do wish that this was a darker brown in here, but it's fine. This is definitely giving that Patrick Tar eyeshadow palette vibe. The shimmers in here, cousins, are looking very shimmery. Oh my goodness. No. They've done it again, haven't they? They've actually done it again. Cousins, I'm not even exaggerating when I say there's sparkles in this. Oh, ooh, this looks so good. Wow. Yeah, we're about to have some good time with this eyeshadow palette. If you're a beginner and you're looking for a good quality eyeshadow palette, I would definitely recommend Revolution. They have got some really good eyeshadow palettes and they're affordable as well. Just makes it better. I think I'm going to use a combination of these two palettes right here. So we're going to start off with this shade right here. The shades don't have names. I'm just going to grab that and place that in my crease. Y'all see that? Ooh, pigmentation is there. Excuse me. Oh, how I wish that this was a dark brown matte shade. Oh, they added like a black and like a dark brown in this palette. This was honestly be my go-to eyeshadow palette because what? Next we're gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna use that to blend out the first shade that we just used. Honestly, I really don't know how Revolution does it. Next we're gonna go in with this purple shade from the Muse Icon palette. I'm gonna use this to like deepen up my outer corners. Cousins, hello. Yeah, Revolution said, you remember us? We don't play. I really do not play when it comes to the pigmentation of the eyeshadow palette. It is literally just how I remember it. Pigmentation, long wearing, shows up well on my skin tone. Like, now I need to like get every single shade of this palette. Look how sleek and compact it is. Very travel friendly, beginner friendly as well. Welcome back, Revolution. I'm actually going to use the mixture of these two shades as my transition shade. I will say there is a lot of kickback in the pan, but when the product is showing up your skin tone, doesn't really matter. Next I'm going to go in with the black shade in this. It's like a nice dark black shade, but with like little sparkles of glitter in it. I'm just using this to stamp my lash line. And then I'm just going to go in and just smudge it out a little bit. I don't even know what shimmer to put on because everything just looks so good. What do you guys think? What shade should I use? Probably this one to match the purple. Oh, cousins, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, Revolution. A little bit of this shade in my inner corners. The shimmer shades are better applied with your fingers because it doesn't really pick up well when using a brush, especially using a flat brush as well. It doesn't pick up that much on it, even after spraying my brushes with a setting spray. It's not really blinding. So I would say definitely use your fingers rather than a brush to apply on the shimmers of this. Next, I did pick up the Wrap Lash Mega Extending and Volume Mascara. This is what she looks like, and we're just gonna use this to prep our lashes. And this comes in like multiple shades as well. I believe it comes in a brown and a burgundy shade. Side by side comparison for any of my lash babes. You guys know I am not really a mascara babe. I only use mascaras to prep my lashes, but can you guys see a difference within the two? What I have noticed with this mascara is that it's quite wet, like it goes on quite liquid. I do like the wand of this mascara, but the product itself is like very wet. I also feel like it's curved up my lashes a little bit as well because I do have like a fairly straight lash, so I feel like it's curved them up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Any difference? Now I moved on to Complexion, which is my favorite part because I've got so many goodies to try out. Oh damn, I forgot to try this out. I actually picked up the Super Fix brow glue that I actually forgot to try out, but this is what she looks like. She does feel quite grippy on the skin. Next time I'm gonna try this out and I'm gonna let you guys know how it performs. Okay, so for primer I picked up two. I've got here the Jelly Primer, this is a hydrating primer, and I also got here the Super Fix Super Grip Primer. It hydrates and smooths. It has watermelon extract and amino acid in it. Which one do we use? I think it has to be the gripping primer, right? Actually, we're gonna use both. I am very indecisive, okay? I think I'm gonna start off with the Super Grip, right? Hello? Oh, whoa, I was not expecting that. Okay, it does have a little hint of pink in it. Oh, it smells nice. It smells lovely. This actually feels like the Milk Hydro Grip Primer in terms of like the consistency of it. You guys know that the e.l.f. one is very grippy, but this one, the consistency of it, the way it feels, the way it's just melted into the skin. Oh my goodness. At this point, every single brand has come out with a gripping primer, but this one might actually be the dupe of the dupe. This seems like the perfect balance between the e.l.f. and the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. The packaging does look like the e.l.f. one, but the grip of this feels like the Milk. We're gonna use a little bit of the Jelly Primer as well. There's a lot runnier than the Super Grip. Again, smells amazing. Just gonna apply this right on top of this. This one feels more of a lightweight primer. It goes on quite, you know, liquidy. It has a little grip to it, but I don't know if this is a grip from the Super Grip Primer that I'm feeling. It does go on quite watery. Now my skin is getting a little bit tacky. Next, we're going in with the Jelly Mist. It's a gel to water fixing spray. Ooh, a nice little fine mist. Love that. And I will say the one thing that Revolution done really well back in 2018 was the setting sprays. They have so many different types of setting sprays that cater to so many different skin types. Especially the Infinity setting spray was one of my favorite ones. To color correct, I'm actually going to use the Bright Eye Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in the shade Deep Caramel. Whoa, I haven't used concealer in a while. I forgot how good this was. And by the way, they have like so many different concealer types as well. They have a full coverage one, they have a lightweight one. Do you guys remember before the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, we had the Revolution Conceal and Fix concealer that literally everyone was going crazy for because it was like a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. Especially if you're in the UK, you know we couldn't get Tarte in the UK at the time. The Revolution Conceal and Fix was like the OG concealer that everyone literally had. The foundation, we're going to be using the Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation. I actually really like this foundation. The shade I'm wearing is F18. This is a decent match. It's not a perfect match, but it's a shade that, of course, I can work with. I really like this foundation because it has a medium coverage and it goes on super lightweight on the skin. And it just blends out so flawlessly, like Cousins. I always tell you guys, Drugstore makeup is where it's at because they be coming out with some really good products. I really need Makeup Revolution to get back into their bag because these are the products that they're producing. I need them to really lock back in because they've got something up their locker where they can provide shade, they can provide pigmentation, they can provide a good product for a reasonable price. Now, do you guys see my frustration with higher-end brands not providing a good enough shade range? Even with Revolution, majority of the shade range of the foundation is 20, but they have a fairly even shade distribution within each category. And even if you had to purchase 2 foundations to get a good shade match, they're quite inexpensive that you're able to do that. It's easier for me to get 2 Drugstore foundation than it is for me to get 2 high-end foundation, because the price difference is crazy. Now for concealer, although I do not have the original Conceal and Fix concealer, they did come up with the IRL Filter Finish Soft Matte Concealer. This concealer I actually do like as well. The shade I wear in this is 13.5. I'll say this has a true medium coverage. Oh, look at the coverage on this concealer. Bear in mind, it's not like a thick concealer, but it has a good amount of coverage. Moving into bronzer, I picked up 2. I've got the Jelly Bronzer Stick as well as the Silk Bronzing Stick as well. This was in the shade Mocha Deep, and then this one's in the shade Dark Cocoa. Again, I believe this is a dupe for the Milk. I'm telling you, Revolution with the OG dupe brand. This is what the Jelly Bronzer looks like. Oh, that is quite light. The shade inside does not relate to the shade outside. Let's see what the Silk Bronzer is going to give us. Ooh. Oh, this shade is quite deep actually. I was just expecting this shade to be in this and this shade to be in this, but at least we've got 2 shades that we can use. Let me swatch it for you guys. Oh, that is real deep. Let's see this one. Oh, hello. Cousins. Well, that is quite disappointing. I was expecting something from this. Yeah, no. Revolution, this is a flop. So we're going to use the Silk Bronzer. This is more of like a dry consistency. We're going to use a little bit of this because y'all see her? She's looking more of a contour shade. Oh, wow. Wow. This is the product that I definitely would be deepening up any of my warm bronzers up with because of how like deep she is. Next for liquid blush, again I picked up 2 products. I've got here the Silk Blusher Stick as well. If it's anything like the bronzer, we know we're about to have a good time with this blush. But I also have here the Super Dewy Blush Burst, which I think looks super cute. I've got here the shade Very Cherry Berry, and I've got here Rose All Day Dusty Pink. I think I'm gonna go for the Blush Burst. I do hate the fact that the names of the product is on the packaging rather than actual product itself, because once I get rid of this, I won't be able to tell you guys the name of these 2 products because it is nowhere on the packaging. I think this is the Very Berry one. Tell me this is not giving you like Huda Beauty feel. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Tell me that doesn't look pretty. This darker shade, yeah. Now I'm gonna go back in with the Revolution Jelly Mist before we start setting our creams in place. Now I do not have a light powder to lightly set my highlighted areas with, so I'm just gonna quickly do that off camera. Now I did pick up the new setting powders. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, setting powder is not really Revolution's best suit. For all my years trying out the product, their setting powders hasn't really hit for me. It just always gave ashy. So hopefully with the new formula, we're hoping for a different result this time. Now I did pick up 2 of the baking powder. I've got the shade Banana Deep, which is for tan to deep skin tone, and I also picked up the translucent powder as well. So hopefully between the 2 I can find a shade that works for me. You guys already know I have a neutral undertone, so I don't really like really warm yellowy powders. So I'm hoping to like mix this together to give me like a lighter shade of this. I would say the packaging of this one is definitely better than the old packaging, because the old packaging was more of that, you know, benign powder shape where it's just like loose powder everywhere, and now as you can see she is very yellow. This is also something that I do with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder as well. I mix it with my RCMA No Colour powder just to lighten up the blondie shade that I use. Now I'm not really sure if this is going to work. From mixing it, it looks like it's a quite finely milled powder. This one's actually a hydro cooling powder, which is similar to like the She Glam powder that I used. It's having that wet cooling effect that the She Glam powder had. This actually doesn't look bad. Now, personally, if you ask me, I actually do not understand the purpose of having a cooling setting powder. It feels so weird. Is this like a new trend that brands are doing? I'm going to use the baking powder just so I can see the way it feels on the skin, if it has that same cooling feeling, which it doesn't actually. I just blend it out on the back of my hand. Yeah, this feels more of a powder. It's definitely this hydrocore baking powder that's, you know, making the powder feel wet on my face, because this was like a normal powder. This setting powder does come in multiple shades, but the other shades were way too light or too deep for me to like set with. So low-key, this was like the only shade I could use. Now do you guess what I mean? Like, it's very, very yellow. Like, this is a very yellowy powder, but there is definitely a difference between the two powders. This is more of a setting baking powder, and this is more of like a cooling powder. I don't think this powder had that much hold in it, and also this is very finely milled, where this feels like a actual setting powder. Next, the product that needs no introduction, and that is my Revelation CC Perfecting Press Powder. You guys already know how much I bloody love this powder. You have seen her in all my videos. Like, she is that babe. It just sets the makeup really well, gives the airbrush feel to the skin. I'm actually gonna go in and dust off the excess powder off my face, because I do not want that yellowy undertone, which I feel like it's already too late for, but it's fine. The setting powder actually doesn't look bad. It's definitely better than the ones I've tried out in the past from Revelation. Like, this actually looks quite good and smooth as well. Like, okay, Revelation, I can see the improvement. Yeah, gonna finish off the eyelid, going back in with the brown shades that I used earlier on. Now for setting sprays, I don't know why, but I picked up 3 matte setting sprays. I don't know why. I don't know what I was going through when I purchased this, but we got 3 here that do the exact same thing. So here we got the Revelation Matte Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray, and then I've picked up the Super Fix Super Hold Ultra Matte Fixing Spray. Here I've got the OG Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray Ultra Matte Finish with Aloe and Vitamin E. So which one do we use out of the 3? I think I'm gonna do the 2 pinks. Low-key, I do feel like these 2 are the same thing, but this is just a limited edition pack. We're gonna do Oil Controlling first, because I have been getting oily in my T-zone. Love the mist of it. The smell hasn't gone. This is actually a spray. I thought it would be like the one size. Definitely has that one size beauty scent to it. Now for powder blush, I did pick up the Beam Bright blush. This actually looks so pretty. Like, it looks so stunning. It's a blush mixed in with a highlighter. It just looks so pretty. And you guys know I am a sucker for orange blush, so I had to pick her out. This is in the shade Orange Crush. Now I don't know how well she's gonna go with this look, but we gon' I'm scared. Oh, this is nice. Now, I am not really a highlighting person anymore, so this is like a nice way to incorporate that, because I'm getting a blush and I'm also getting the highlighting shade as well. I feel like this is going to be perfect for like holiday. Now for lip liner, I did pick up the Revelation Pout Liner. It's actually a plumping lip liner. I have tried another shade in the past. It was this one. It was more of a plummy shade. Now I picked up this dark brown shade from them, and this is what she looks like. This is the old shade that I used to have. You guys know that I struggle finding a good lip liner for my T-tone lip shade. Oh, this is more of a cool tone brown shade. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm actually not a big fan of like plumping lip liners, because now the perimeter of my lip is just like stinging and I don't really like that. So I'm just gonna take this off. I don't really need a plump. I don't know, like, I've got enough lip. I don't mind lip glosses being plumped, but a lip liner, it's a bit much. Oh, that's spicy as well. Now for lips, we have so many options. We've got here the Jelly Lip Oil Hydrating Balm. I was actually meant to use this to prep my lips with, but I forgot, so we're just gonna use it another day. We have here the Air Blur Soft Matte Liquid Lip. We also have this gloss stick right here. I picked up the Shimmer Balm Lip Gloss as like a lip topper type of vibe. Another gloss stick shade and a lipstick as well. This is in the shade Icy Berry. Actually open it up to see. Ooh, gosh, that's pretty. That is gorgeous. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this, and That looks absolutely stunning. I'm gonna share it out. It's like a lip gloss in a stick form. I've also got here some of their Pout Balm as well. I think I'm gonna use this three. Oh, this is a really nice shade. I wasn't expecting it to be this dark though. It is a gloss stick, so this is also like a lip gloss in a stick. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, and it's so pigmented. Oh my goodness. Okay, this shade is a little bit too warm for this lip, so I'm just gonna go on top of that with this Pout gloss. Why is everything just so pigmented? Going on top of the shimmer balm. Oh, this looks pretty as well. Wow, that is stunning. Alright cousins, so this is a full face of using Makeup Revolution. What do we think? This video just validated for me that budget-friendly makeup is where it's at, because hello, I absolutely love the fact that Revolution is making a comeback. I know COVID probably hit them, but this is the time to really shine because their products is amazing. They have really served the girls for years. Not only do they provide a good shade range, they also provide for different skin types as well. Their eyeshadow products are pigmented, their lip products are pigmented. You can get different types of setting spray, different type of primers. Like, what more can we ask from the brand? Because they really are coming in clutch and I love it. The only thing I will say they need to work on is their powder product, just because I feel like they need more pressed powder options. This is the only one that I found from them that I have been obsessed with. I also want to see different undertones of foundation and concealer maybe from them as well. But other than that, I feel like Revolution is a really good budget friendly brand to start your makeup kit with, because you will get things to you for your everyday as well as for your night outs as well. Honestly, I feel the brand is amazing. So that brings us to the end of today's video, cousins. Let me know what you think about Revolution down below. Like always, I love you guys so much, and inshallah I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye cousins. Mwah.